Hi guys, Ronnie from Ron Man's Fishing, and today we are talking about the chatterbait bait or bladed jig. This is a bait. As it goes through the water, it wobbles and this blade creates vibration and noise. It is an absolute bass killer. I use it all the time. I fish it in every different situation. It's a very versatile bait. A lot of pros use it, and it does turn in some big bass. Now, before you go out and fish a chatterbait, you need to understand how it works. Like I said, it vibrates through the water, it makes a lot of noise, it attracts fish, it has a lot of drawing power. You can fish it under any situation. You can fish it in grass, you can fish it in rocks, you can fish it in tree stumps, all sorts of situations. Today is a little bit warmer, so I'm going to be fishing it off the bottom. Now, what you need to understand about a chatterbait is as you're reeling it in, this bait is going to rise. So what you're going to want to do when you're fishing it off the bottom is you're going to want to cast it out there. I recommend using braided line because braided line floats. It's going to make this trick a hell of a lot easier. All right, throw it out there. Watch your line. When it stops sinking, your chatterbait is on the bottom, okay? Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to start with a real quick jerk. That's going to pull that bait about 2 foot off the bottom, and you're going to work it real slow. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if I've still got it close to the bottom? Well, twice through your retrieve, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stop that bait, and you're going to want to count as your line sinks how many seconds it takes it to sink. If it only takes 2 or 3 seconds for it to sink, then you're right where you need to be. If it takes any longer, you're reeling too fast. Slow it down. Okay? Now, if you notice, I have a darker trailer on my white skirt, gray, and chartreuse. That's because I'm trying to darken it down a little bit. Normally I would throw a pumpkin or a watermelon. Well, I lost that one yesterday, so we're going to go with this one because it's a little bit darker. As you can tell, it's a pretty little bait, and hopefully catch some fish. Now, bladed jigs or chatterbaits work really well on windy days. They work good on calm days. It's just a very versatile bait that I'm sure you're going to love as you get used to and build your confidence in this bait. All right, let's get the camera gear set up and let's do a little fishing, shall we? My man's fishing. I was not filming, but I was using that chatterbait that we talked about early. There's the result.